If you want to get good at channeling, you need to follow this tip. So these videos lately have been having a transition from being fully experience-based to almost fully becoming channel. And concerning that, they were probably like, well, we need to teach this guy to be better at channeling as well. So I think my first full-on channeling was about channeling. So I'm sure today is going to be a lot of fun. First off, channeling is receiving energy transmissions from different worlds. And that probably sounds fake, and it is. But I'm guessing that's why you're here watching this video. If you want to be a good receiver, you need to become a good perceiver. Otherwise, the information becomes useless. So let me tell you how that works. To become better at perceiving information, you need to be able to see inside and see which parts of you are not receiving this information clearly. It's like having countless mirrors inside of you that reflect energy and information. When a mirror is clean, it can copy 100% reality within itself. It is receiving that clearly. But when it is smudged, we cannot receive cleanly. And what is producing that filth is our own pre-made perception of things. So that's as far as the channeled message goes. And apparently I'm meant to kind of translate this into more practical situations, I guess. So what I can say about my own journey into channeling is that we often have an opinion or a way we think things are working, or maybe we even have an emotion that is preventing us from receiving that energy. Because often a channeling kind of enters, how do I say this, as a thought or as an emotion. But if we already have a feeling there, or we have a way in our head that we think things work, then, well, there's no space for that. And we will cling to what we feel is the real truth, because we already thought beforehand, like, this is how things work, or we have experiences that led us to believe a certain thing that is causing an emotion. Clearly, I'm not as good as explaining this as the guides are. But I can for sure speak for myself whenever, I'm feeling something, and sometimes it's like, well, it's this then. And then when I go into feel a little deeper, it's actually, it is just triggering or kind of stepping on an emotion, like you step on a cat's tail, it just triggers. And I really have to listen deeply each time to what I'm actually receiving and what part of me is blocking the way in that. So what do you think this channeling is about? What the message that I was putting out, what do you think it is about? Am I not perceiving well? Let's find out in the comments. Anyway, next week there's a video coming up that is more about the grounding and the processing of information and these things. So if you want to be not missing out on that video, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll be seeing you next week.